Hello everyone, it's Todd Screama. Today we're talking about what is the difference in pipeline management from someone a loan officer that closes 9 or less loans a month from one that closes 10 or more loans a month. Guys, I've witnessed this myself. You know, I was that struggling loan officer and it was a struggle to close 4 or 5 loans a month. I remember the first month I closed 10, then I thought I had arrived, and then I closed 4 the next month. You know, and so this is a process of development for a loan officer and for loan teams to really understand what is the difference, okay? And they seem small, but they turn into huge things. So let's just go down the list. A loan officer that closes less than 10, they turn in semi-sloppy loans, okay? I don't mean that they're horrific, but like they're often missing down payment or exact calculations of income, things like that. A 10 loan a month, they're excellent at turning in files. Man, you get a file from a John Doble or a Jimmy Reed or a Derek Polder or someone like that. Man, you're like, dude, that is a gem, okay? The processors are fighting over that file because they know that it's complete and it's well done, it's quality driven. You got a lower producer, they're still selling the client at the loan app. Whereas the top producer, that one that closed 10 or more loans a month, they just do the assume close. I assume you're doing business with me. Like if you watch my sales style, I assume everyone's going to come to work for someone's funding, everyone's going to do a loan with me. It's just a confidence that I have. And it's just a skill that you develop, okay? I don't ask people, hey, do you want to make application? I just start filling out the app. Next, you have not very direct with borrowers and realtors. The 10 plus a loan a month, they're very direct with borrowers and realtors. Very direct. I didn't say rude. Very direct, okay? I need this tomorrow. For sure. Will you do it? They talk to people that way. Next, they ask for missing documentation where the top producer demands it. Hey, you will send this to me tomorrow at 8 a.m. in the fax machine, correct? Right? I mean, they close people on the documentation. They're just more demanding, okay? Next, you got to turn in files within 3 to 7 days. Where is a 10 unit a month, they know those files stack up and pretty soon there's 1 and then there's 8. So they turn in files 100% of the time within 48 hours of disclosure. 100% of the time, okay? Next is, or last is, they're soft about getting files submitted on time, where a top producer closing 10 or more loans a month, they just demand it. They make sure that people do it. They don't wait until the loan's getting ready to close late. They know how the trickle-down effect works, and they're like, hey, you're submitting that tomorrow, right? I need it, okay? And they just demand that. Now, how we do that, there's a lot of different styles. But what I'm basically telling you is you get out of life what you tolerate. If you're going to tolerate having sloppy files, not being demanding, not being clear and direct and firm, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get kind of a soft business. Well, you want to run a great business, a high-quality business. You want to drive like a BMW instead of a Volkswagen. You're going to have to act that way. It's a different way. And people always say, well, how do you get there? You just start doing it. You just start doing it. I remember the first time I was super direct with a realtor and was like, whoa, I literally thought, I'm willing to lose this relationship, so I'm going to be very direct. Respectful, but direct. Guess what happened? They started sending me all their business because people love that leadership. It's one of the hardest things to teach and the hardest things to get people to understand. Be clear, direct, firm. Be a leader for people, and they will step up. Thanks for listening, guys.